I'm starting this Oakridge movie update with this picture and this back door here in Oakridge Acres. It's my back door, but I've never met any of those people as far as I know. That was Marilyn Weekly opening the door in the picture for a surprise party for her husband Doug, according to the caption in the original image. Doug died in 2019, but I think Marilyn might still be around. So if you know her, could you please introduce us? Because she'd be a great addition to the film.
I'm Scott Simpson, and I'm making a movie about Oakridge Acres, the 1950s London subdivision its developers have called Canada's first planned community. You haven't heard much from me through the summer, so we're long overdue for an update. First, I'm having a blast learning about the neighborhood's history. Every corner I turn reveals even more stuff I knew nothing about. Let's start with some pretty pictures. Check out these aerial photographs. You might have seen some of the work I've done with the past aerial photos from the 1920s to the 60s, but this might be the first time these shots from the 70s and 80s have come to light. Here's a request for expertise. If you've got skills in GIS and would like to help, please get in touch. I've managed to Photoshop a lot of these image sets together and match them up, but I'm sure someone with experience could do it better and way faster. More cool stuff from a very helpful source at the city, the original planning documents for Oakridge Acres. These are the plans officially submitted to subdivide the existing property into lots and streets and the like. This will give incredible insight into how Oakridge Acres came together, and hints that it might not have been the all-in-one master plan the legends tell of. Now, we solved part of the mystery of the big train crash at Wonderland Road. As mentioned last time, I found a blurry picture of a newspaper clipping about a fiery derailment in the early 20th century. Vintage London had good copies of the photos used in the paper and better transcript of the clipping. Still a mystery is why this crash doesn't appear in any list of railroad accidents I've been able to find. I had a great talk with a gentleman from the Oakridge Optimists. He pointed me to some more possible stories to tell. I spoke with John Fleming, the city's former managing director of planning and author of the London Plan. He grew up in Oakridge Acres and helped me think through one of the subplots of the project, which is Oakridge Acres in the context of overall urban development. And he brought up something I hadn't considered. When Oakridge Acres was developed, it wasn't part of the city. It was in London Township. It was physically separated from the city. It was a bit of a drive out on its own. But over time, the city has expanded, and now the challenge for the future may be to further urbanize the neighborhood, to integrate it into the fabric of the city. I spent the summer gearing up to shoot, lights, camera, sound, and was hoping to be shooting this month with the beautiful trees and sunsets and everything. But the camera is in the shop right now to check out what seems to be a defect. I hope it's back in time to capture the beauty of autumn in Oakridge Acres. Here's a tiny bit of the footage I shot before sending the camera back for repair.
So what is your name? Are you Tom? Are you Tony?
There's lots and lots left to do, and my regular work has been taking up most of my time, but I haven't quit and hope you haven't forgotten either. Next update, I hope to have news for you about how to submit your pictures and videos and documents and stuff, and more requests for expertise. Still looking for an accountant and a lawyer with know-how in the media sector. If you haven't yet, please sign up for the mailing list at oakridgemovie.ca. You can email me at oakridgemovie@gmail.com, and I'm on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know how people keep up with it all. Thanks everyone for your enthusiasm and support, and I will see you around the corner.